Alright, we're tuning around on 10 meters during the contest. Trying to figure out where some of these people are or if the radio is off. The filters are not real. I don't know, they're odd. Okay, so either too much or not enough. I think the radio is off frequency, but I'm not sure. I'll have to turn on something. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's see, we're right here. We'll just go right here on the Yaesu. 330. I'm gonna put it at 0.2, and we'll zero beat it. So let's see. All right, 0.080 instead of 0.2. So that means it's off by, well, let's see, 80 minus 200. It's off by 120 hertz. I thought it sounded like it was, so. And that Yaesu is absolutely perfect, spot on. TCXO and everything in there. So, you're always going to notice this on 10 meters more than you will on other bands. So, if we come back over here to this radio, and we take it off the dummy load, if we're off by 80, let's see if we can use the clarifier to correct that. Does it have one? So it's 120 hertz too low. It doesn't read another digit, so okay, RIT. $120 hertz. I'm going to turn it off. You wouldn't notice it on AM, but you'll notice it on sideband. And what'll happen is you'll get on 10 meters, you'll start talking. You're like, hey, you sound funny.
Down, please. Kilo Charlie 0 Alpha. Hey, Kilo Charlie 2 Hotel Sierra Uniform 593. Thanks, QRZ. Kilo Charlie 0 Alpha Victor Yankee. November, November something Delta.
That's a weird frequency to be on for that, yeah.
Nancy 2 Delta 593. Thanks, QRZ.
Let me look this up. 376. I'm having trouble doing the math in my head.
Kilo Alpha, I think it is.
37, because this is a pretty good signal. 7 6 3 9.
Okay, Kilo 7 Oscar Kilo. What's the last letter?
I'm gonna see what it sounds like on the other radio.
Oscar Tango Alpha, you're 593. What is my report, please?
You hear how he sounds different?
Thank you. Ah, jeez.
Come on, keep talking.
Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray contest. Uniform Charlie.
W0 Uniform Charlie. W0 Uniform Charlie 593. Okay, QRZ.
So he should be on 250.
39 ERE 593.
That's where he sounds normal. This is what I don't like about contesters.
Q Victor Alpha 7
They-
Delta X-ray.
Nobody would normally operate on these frequencies of 250.
593.
So this is actually 250 hertz, from what I can hear.
Lord 8 ESQ 593. 594. Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
So this is where the guy's really at.
Bravo Foxtrot. 30 Bravo Fox, you're 5903.
So now that I have it adjusted,
Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
it adjusts it, but it also changes the display, which to me,
Oscar 593.
to me, that's stupid because so now, so if I was working the contest, I wouldn't know what frequency to log because I wouldn't know I was on 250. Okay, but we turn the RIT off. On this radio, we're not going to think that he's on 250 because he sounds funny. So we're gonna go up to 400, which that's 400. It just doesn't show the other zero. So the RIT is absolutely pointless.
Alpha 4 Victor 593.
So,
Nothing heard, Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
so
Bravo 3.
let me see, if we split the difference, it's almost 200 hertz
Bravo 3,
off.
Uniform Japan Tango 593.
It's about between 120 and 150 hertz off.
And 1DD 593. BQ Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
You know, on old radios that don't have displays, this wouldn't be a problem because you would just tune to the station you want to talk to, and as long as your transmit and receiver are lined up, you're good.
K2 Mike Papa 593.
Usually these aren't off, but
BQ Victor Alpha 7
when they are, you'll notice they're off on this band.
Bravo Zulu Kilo
You can't
593.
get on the radio anymore and be off any more than 10 or 20 hertz without somebody complaining. So when you're off 120 to 150 hertz, you know, people are really going to complain. So we're supposed to be on 250. So it would throw you off during the contest because you'd go, well, where is he, over here? You would expect him to be probably there, or you would expect him to be up here at a half. You would expect him to be there. You wouldn't expect him to be at 250. And then you'd be like, well, I know he's not going to be on 376-400. And that's your first indication that the radio is off. Now, I believe that all of the bands will be the same. I have to spend a little more time with it to see if it's off on the lower bands.
Nancy 3 Radio Papa 593. Thank you, Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
So, you know, this guy, we should be about right there, I think. Some people's voices, it's not as obvious. Probably right there. There's a lot of stuff on here today. Yeah. See, perfect. 28,400 with that extra 120. So, some radios you can turn off the other digits and change the steps. But that seems to be mostly an ICOM thing. The Kenwood, some of them, if you rigorously turn the VFO, it's supposed to multiply. What? It sounds so funny. I'm getting a lot of bleed over with the filters. I'm at 2.7. 2.7 and 2.7. This is such a horror.
Thank you, my friend. Entry. X-ray Echo 1 Alpha Delta Yankee contest.
Okay, so we should be right about there.
Charlie again. Kilo Charlie again, Papa Delta. Kilo Charlie, the question, Papa Delta.
It sounds really strange, even.
Whiskey 9, Charlie, Papa Delta is correct. Whiskey 9, Charlie, Papa Delta is correct.
Oh. Oh, the band just like. The band just dropped right out.
November 4, Victor again.
I can't wait till Jim sees these videos. So Jim has one of these. What the hell? I should be able to still do it with the filter open. I'm having trouble really tuning anything in. Let me see something really quick. I just, out of curiosity. So the 3000 is probably the best radio I have as far as receiver. So I just kind of always use that as my standard to compare everything to. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Victor Alpha 7 Delta X-ray.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Number 8. Muchas gracias. Thank you for Tino 4, 73. Thank you, contest. Whiskey Papa 4, Yankee Romeo.
Yeah. You want to get it on fast?
Okay, Victor Echo 1, Radio Papa X-ray. For you, 59 number 8.
Alright.
Thank you for number 5, 73. Thank you, contest. Whiskey Papa 4, Yankee Romeo. Contest.
He's in Puerto Rico. Whiskey Papa. Where'd he go? The pilot.
598. Japan 62 kilo. Kilo 7, Foxtrot Echo November. Tango India 3, Delta Kilo.
You see, I don't have any noise. Nothing. There's
Sierra November.
only when they talk.
Okay, Charlie Tango.
Now, you have IPO on here, which actually is a preamp.
No copy, my friend, sorry. Tango India 3, Delta Kilo.
Amp 1, amp 2, and then IPO. So IPO is basically normal.
Splatter en frequency. Splatter en frequency. I'm sorry. Tango India 3, Delta Kilo, perfect. Victor Echo 4, Oscar Kilo. Victor Echo 4, Oscar Kilo. Okay, Victor Echo 4, Oscar Kilo. Double Hotel X-ray, Hotel X-ray, Roger.
Yeah, there's so much activity on here.
Good copy, Hotel X-ray.
I bet you there's people above 600.
Lima Radio.
Lima Radio.
Seeking contact, Kilo 3, Lima Radio.
Kilo 3 Lima Radio. I've heard this guy run 4 stations at once before.
Seeking contact, Kilo 3, Lima Radio.
Yeah, there's people above 600. The thing I don't like about the Yaesu is the dial is super touchy.
Thank you, Papa Flight. Radio Mike. Radio Mike 599. ts850s, Kilo India 5, Mike Lima Oscar. 07 Alpha Romeo 599. 593. ts850t.
Well, that's a strong signal.
09 Zulu India 599.
All right, let's go back over to the Kenwood.
ts850t. Kilo India 5, Mike Lima Oscar. Kilo India 5, Mike Lima.
So, other thing I wanted to check out is the 10 meter FM to see if we can get it to work. Were we at 639? I just want to scroll through here real quick. That is way too high. Okay. This thing is reading about 4 S units too high. And I think the sensitivity of the receiver is way down. But I don't have an IFR or something to test it.
Victor Alpha 7, Oscar Mike.
That actually sounds on frequency.
Victor Alpha 7, Oscar Mike. Victor Alpha 7, Charlie Mike, 5933. Oscar Mike, 5903.
There.
Victor Alpha 7, Oscar Mike.
It's enough where certain voices sound normal. So the sensitivity is probably off. I have my 940 has a problem. It's like really quiet. So it will be interesting when I test his 940 to see if it's the same. So we're gonna do a video with 2 940s on the desk here. We might have to move some stuff. I think that the radio is moving around a little bit too. Now, it's been on all night. We'll go up to 639, where I was listening.
Kilo Charlie 2, Quebec, Victor Delta 599.
It almost sounds on frequency.
KJ2T. For Echo 0, Echo 599. Is that right? November, Echo 0, Echo?
Yeah, that's right. So, let's go to the dummy load one more time. I want to see if it's moving. Okay, we got the AC on. It's right about there. You can hear the zero beat almost stop. It won't adjust enough. It's between 120 and 130. Let me turn the power down so it won't make my UPS go nuts. You hear that? So that's 28,639 even. As it gets further away, you watch the thing, it goes doo-doo-doo-doo. Do 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 do. It'll be like that when it's perfect. Thirteen's too high. You hear it's changing. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to drift. Now, I wish we could fine-tune it a little bit more. We probably can. With the, let's put it right here. And we'll use the XIT, which is the transmit clarifier. It's already... It's a between... It's probably like 12... it's probably like, you split the hairs, I don't know, 125 hertz off. But you can't adjust it that finely. Anyway. So as is, it's going to be like that. All right.
Thanks for 45909 for me, ts850s.
Unfortunately, the clarifier, the way it works on this radio, We can't just adjust it for 120
Kilo Bravo 8 Yankee
and leave
Echo,
the display
correct?
normal.
ts850s.
So you're going to have to add or subtract that 120 every
Kilo
time.
Mike 6 Charlie Radio 599.
If you're on upper sideband, it's plus 120. You're on lower, it's negative. Let's go up to FM. And it should change our tuning step. So let's go AM. See if we got anything on 2900. It kicked off the AIP. It's looking at that as another band. Interesting. So we do 29 and 29200. You'll hear AM activity. Nobody. And then 29600 is going to be FM simplex. Yeah, it's loud. We should hear something on 640.
Okay, well, thanks for coming on. I'm just demonstrating my...
Now, the being off frequency won't matter on FM. Okay. Now, I want an RX on there.
Highway 7 there. And, hey, it's good to hear you.
Let's go here to B. Okay. We need to go up. So to do split, we got to be way up here. Yeah, 29 is another band. Okay. We want 29, 540. Okay.
Yeah, all good news. It sounds really good on this end.
No, watch.
So your audio must be set up pretty good then as far as the Echo Link is concerned. But yeah, no, it's awesome there. Over to you, Don. ts850s.
Okay.
All
right.
Chris, well, thanks for that audio report. Yeah, you're sounding good as well. It sounds like you're sitting in the chair here beside me. Calabar's
6 or 12.
41 and 7, Chris, huh?
You can't change anything else on the IF. So FM narrow or FM wide?
Roger, 41. Yeah, I thought I had that number wrong after I said it. Yeah, 41. Is that the one that comes straight up out of Napanee, doesn't it?
Now, I'm probably not going to be able to test it here because these guys are probably going to be long-winded.
I'm sitting in here with a group of people around. You'll hear the chatter in the background. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, Chris, one forward, my friend. You have a good day. Thanks for coming on and allowing me to do a little demonstration of Echolink here. Actually, there's a number of hams around here, but my nephew, who is a fairly new ham, his name is Jonathan. It's called the 3 United Echo Victor. He lives in between Ottawa and this area.
This is the London, Ontario repeater, the VE3MMX.
All right, guys, 7-3, my friend, all the way back. Catch you later, okay? Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. 3, take care, and we'll chat again some other time, I hope. Okay, VE3YFO, we'll be listening.
KG7H3R.
Yeah, okay, VE3YFO. Chris will work with you and do all the best, my friend. VE3 PM, clear.
Can't get in there. KG7H3R.
I go ahead with the call again. This is VE3YFO.
I don't think I'm getting in.
if you're calling me or someone else. WI-70 here in Utah.
Let's see if we can find another active repeater.
Well, very good.
You see it says split because we're in split mode. Anyway, too scratchy for me today. All right, so that's kind of what we've found on that, and let me put it into a dummy load really quick. I just want to see because usually I can key that repeater real easy when it's that strong, but I keep forgetting that the S meter is not reading right. It's reading like plus 3 or 4 or 5. Turn off the tuner. About 80 watts. Why is this thing doing 80 watts? That's strange. Okay. Anyway, guys, got some other stuff I'm gonna do, and then I'll come back to this later, and we'll flip it over and see what kind of it looks like in the inside, what kind of filters we might have in it, if there's any leaking capacitors and that kind of stuff. Catch you guys later.